Hello, 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 my abundance creators. It is your girl, Empress Cheryl. Today, this reading will be about what this new moon is bringing in. At the time that I am recording this message, at the time the message will post, it will be a new moon on that particular day, later on that evening. So on June 28th, 2022. So we're going to do a reading to see what is this new moon energy bringing in. Now, the way to pick your pal today is going to be 3 pals. The way to do your pal selection is you're going to pick them from 3 cards. In the astrology community, and let me say this, I am not an astrologer. I do not know astrology like that. Like, I have these moonology cards that give me my little tidbits that I know about astrology, but other than that, it's pretty much where it goes. However, what I do know is that there are Western astrology, and then there's this thing called 13 sign astrology. Like, there's different methods, or different, not methods, but anyway, different systems of astrology that different individuals go by. And so what I wanted to do is be real inclusive in this video. So in Western astrology, there is a new moon in Cancer. There's a new moon in Cancer for Western astrology. In sidereal astrology, or 13 sign astrology, there is a new moon in Gemini. But what everybody agrees on is there is a new moon. So we have 3 pals that I'm choosing from this Moonology Oracle card deck. And so pal 1 is new moon in Gemini. If you resonate with a new moon in Gemini, then you are pal 1. The message on here is communication is key. Okay, so new moon in Gemini, that's pal 1. Pal 2 is just a new moon. It says a new start is coming. New moon, a new start is coming. Pal 2. I got ringing in my ear. Pal 3, new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. Pal 3, new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay. All right. So, go ahead and select your pal, whether it's pal 1, new moon in Gemini, pal 2, new moon, or pal 3, new moon in Cancer. Okay, so whichever one you resonated with, whichever picture called out to you most, it really doesn't matter which system you belong to or subscribe to. Just pick whichever card was calling out to you. And then let's just kind of see what the new moon energy is bringing in for you. Okay. So there are already oracle cards selected for each pal, but I will use tarot cards to do some clarifications as well. So before we get into the pals, let's just get into a prayer. So I want to ask my spirit guides, your spirit guides, the Holy Spirit, to come in, protect us during this reading and thereafter, and give us clear and precise messages for us to just have a little insight into what this new moon energy is bringing into our lives. All right. So let's get started. So pal 1, you chose this new moon in Gemini, which says communication is key. Okay, so maybe you are maybe some new communication is going to be coming into you, new conversations. You're going to hear about something, learn of, whatever, or talk to someone who you have not talked to in a while, or, who you're wanting to talk to. But I'm going to actually pull up this new moon in Gemini card and see what message they have for us here. Okay, so this new moon in Gemini, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'll just read like a few lines from it. But it says, a successful relationship usually comes down to one thing: communication. And the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. It says, if you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages, and all other forms of communication will also help you now. All right. Okay. So, like we said, some communication is coming in. Even if you feel like you aren't able to talk to this person, or you aren't able to reach out, maybe you just need to get it out. So get it out by writing it out, express yourself some way. Maybe that's what this energy is bringing in for you. But let's just kind of look at these other oracle cards and see. So I'm gonna just lay them all down together and then go from there. Okay, so we have 32 resolve, which is giving me the energy of just like a coming together, like a coming together of a coming to some type of understanding. We have the meerkat, which says get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. We have progress, which talks about advancement, gaining recognition, appreciation, achievements, steady gains, increased clarity. We have the codependency card, which says addictions are affecting your romantic life. And then we have the 10th house, which is Capricorn energy, Saturn, but it's talking about like your public image, many times the work you do, fame, achievements, awards, authority, fathers and fatherhood. So what let's see. And it also is the 10th house is also called the midheaven, and it clues astrologers into your career path. Okay. So what I'm getting, what is coming in for PAL 1, what this new moon energy is bringing in is definitely I feel it's bringing in a support system. So it's bringing in some type of support system that is going to help you advance on whatever path that you're currently on, or it could be helping you face some type of, like, this could be a message for two different people, but it can also be to help you deal with some type of addiction or some type of codependency issue as well. It doesn't have to be like, a physical addiction, but it can be like codependency on someone in a relationship. So it looks like maybe you're going to have like a support system that's going to come in. It says get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. If this is, let me say this, if this is a situation in regards to addictions, maybe it's someone is going to be joining a group, like a alcohol alcohol anonymous, type group or something like that, in order to like really get over whatever it is that you're getting. So I'm just getting the mindset of, and like I say, this won't be everybody's story, but I'm getting the mindset of like, if there is something going on like that, like you're going to connect with people who understand you, who have like these similar situations going on as well. And you're gonna be able to talk to them and talk out what you have going on. Also, with this communication though, I feel like it's saying you're going to be able to express whatever it is that you have going on with someone else. So maybe it's with your job, with this 10th house in Capricorn. Maybe you are Capricorn, or maybe the person who you're going to be talking to is a Capricorn. um but it's like you are, whatever you're doing, like you are trying to talk to this group of people so that you can advance along, like whatever this is. You need assistance with this because it looks like it may have the potential to affect your um career. So either is two stories that I'm getting. Either you are getting this assistance with your career to move along with your career, or you're either getting this assistance so that your career is not affected. Um, but either way, some type of communication is coming in to you in regards to help, receiving help from a group. Um, so that's the biggest thing that I see that's coming in. Let's just kind of get some more clarification on these cards here. Spirit, give us more insight on this resolve. Number 32. Insight. Okay, so it looks like it's some, like with the 4 cups here, is some situation that you probably have not been paying attention to. It looks like it's a situation that you have been ignoring. Whatever this situation is that you have been ignoring, this is something that you are going to have to face. You're going to have to um address it and come to some type of, resolution about it. Like either you have to talk to somebody about it, or someone is going to come and talk to you about whatever this is that you have been ignoring. Meerkat, please. Let's clarify. Meerkat. We have 7 of Wands, which is, this meerkat is get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. So it looks like with this 7 of Wands, it's like this is going to be the way that you're able to like push through and persevere, is by getting support. So maybe, okay, so honestly, the thing that came to my mind with this, with like just this whole theme that's coming together, is like some type of intervention type thing, where like maybe you have an issue, some type of codependency issue that you're not addressing, that you're not facing. And if this is not you, particularly the viewer, maybe this is someone who you are, talking to or connected with or whatever in some type of way. But the biggest message is going on that I'm getting is like communication is going to come in about some type of like intervention that's going to have to happen, and it's like it's necessary. Like you're going to need, or either you or this person is going to need to get this support in order to push through, in order to, continue persevering and push through to, whatever their goals are. Please clarify this progress. Yeah, in order to gain progress, like it looks like they're going to have to, um, like a situation is gonna have to die in order for them to like come back renewed, but it looks like the veil is gonna have to be the curtain is going to have to be pulled back. Like some situation is going to have to be, especially with this increased clarity, like some situation is going to have to be revealed in order for progress to really be made on this situation. Like in order for, like, someone is no longer going to be able to hide behind this curtain. Like whatever it is coming out. Codependency, please clarify this codependency card. The clarifying the codependency, which is addictions are affecting your romantic life, is this 3 of Wands here. So I mean, the 3 of Wands is about like moving up, building, and like, so maybe you are depending on other things. You or this person has been depending on other things, depending on someone, depending on something too much in order to move up. And it's like I guess you're like being forced to like face that and kind of really like address yourself. Not address yourself, but just kind of like really face yourself is what I want to say. Like really, face yourself and face what it is that you're doing, face what it is that you are struggling with, and understand that you are going to have to do this. Like, I wanted to say on your own, but this other message has been like, talking about getting support from a trusted group. But maybe this is more like letting go of the unhealthy habits, the unhealthy things that you have been dependent on, and getting with a group of trusted people. So maybe this is like, maybe you have been relying too much on some type of toxic situation or toxic connection or something that is not good for you. And so it's like this is being brought to your attention. Like somebody is bringing this to your attention, that it's like, whatever it is that you were involved in, who you were involved with or whatever, were not to be trusted. And so it's being brought to your attention that like, this is your circle. This is your group of people whom you can trust. You know what I'm saying? Like, no longer let go of whatever this other thing is that you feel like you need it in order to move up, because it's not getting you to where you need it to, where you need to be. Spirit, please clarify this 10th house. Knight of Wands. This is just kind of like in and out energy. So maybe you're thinking that like that you can do this fast, that there's some way that you can like, move up real fast in terms of your career, or like with your like your rise to fame or something like that. Like, I don't know what this is necessarily saying. Like, hopefully this is resonating with someone, but this is definitely talking about like the 10th house, which governs like Capricorn and Saturn energy, and talks about structures and tradition, and your public image. So maybe like you're trying to like rush to this big rise of fame, or you're trying to put yourself, hurry up and put yourself out there, whatever, but you're going about it the wrong way. Like maybe you're using some unhealthy tricks, unhealthy tactic, unhealthy, or toxic group of people, or whatever the case may be, in order to move to this, get to this state. And it's like pretty much what's going on now is that's about to be revealed. Either that's about to be revealed to you, like communication is going to come into you as some type of intervention, like, no, this is not, what needs to happen. This can no longer happen. You can no longer go this route, use this thing, use whatever method you have been using in order to get whatever results that you're trying to get. Okay, so Spirit, give us some type of advice, about some type of advice for Pal 1. Pal 1, some type of advice for Pal 1. Okay, this card was turned over. The Eight of Swords. You're gonna need to get out of your head. Get out of your head. Let me see some more advice for Pal 1. And set a plan. Like, have a goal, stick with it, and don't deter from it. Don't deter from whatever this goal is. Let's get one more advice, please. Okay, Queen of Wands, and just really put yourself out there and be confident in yourself. So be confident in yourself and what you need, who you are. When all of this comes in, like this, really all of this, like bringing it together, is giving me the mindset of things are about to be kind of shaken up a little bit. Things are going to kind of be shaken up a little bit. Maybe in your life or in your career, some type of news is going to be coming into you in regards to either like who you're working with, who you're connected with, or whatever the case may be. And you're going to have to, switch your connections, switch your group. And with this, in order to like really get the results that you are trying to get, you're going to have to get out of your head, like release whatever anxiety you are feeling about this situation. And you are going to have to get into your Chariot energy of just like being focused on a goal and driving towards it. Getting focused on one thing and driving towards it, and having confidence in yourself, embodying the Queen of Wands energy and having confidence in yourself to move forward and do it. Okay? So I hope this is making sense. It was a little, kind of all over the place in terms of whether it's actually addictions, that we're dealing with, or just being too dependent on someone or some entity or it could be some job. But definitely let me know if any of these messages resonate for you. Take exactly what resonates. It may not be every single thing, but that is the message for you, Pal 1. All right, Pal 2. If you chose Pal 2, you chose this new moon. A new start is coming. New moon, a new start is coming. This is what you chose. All right. So we are going to get into what this new moon energy is bringing in for you, Pal 2. I'll go ahead and read this. A new start is coming. Okay, it says there is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you're asking about is blessed and you are on target to achieve your goals. Okay, so a new start is on its way. New moon energy is normally about new starts anyway. So let's just kind of see what this new start is about with these already selected oracle cards, and then we'll get some tarot cards on top of that to just kind of like further explain what's going on. Okay. Consciousness. Peacock. Ooh. Let's take approach to your situation. Okay, so we are definitely okay. So with this new start, first of all, the consciousness third eye chakra card is here. So what I will say is I do not believe this is a new message for you, pal. Too. This will probably be some type of confirmation for you with the third eye chakra here, which is telling me I'll say this with the third eye chakra, I'm getting the energy of like you are already aware of, some new start coming into you, some, new type of blessing or change or whatever it is coming in your way. But we also have the peacock here with let yourself stand out and be noticed. And we have number 19, the approach card, which says advancing a warm reception, prosperous conditions, increased influence, hopefulness, lightening up, and arrival. With these two right here, what I feel like is you are about to start or embark on a journey where you are about to start getting recognition. Like people are about to start really seeing you, noticing you, and really understanding who you are. We have let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So it looks like just continue doing whatever it is that you're doing now, because whatever it is that you are doing, like it's already brought you, it's kind of like you've done enough to bring this attention to you now. So just continue being consistent in what you're doing. Like you don't have to try to do anything else. You don't have to try to push, and not saying like don't push whatever it is that you're doing. But essentially what I'm getting is it's inevitable. It's going to happen. Like this is your time for increased influence. Like it's your time to stand out. We have try a more holistic approach to your situation. And with that, I feel like it's just saying like being more well-rounded, like being all around, like not trying to focus on just one thing, just one avenue. The thought that just came to me when I just read that also was don't just stick to one thing. So for instance, say you are an influencer with this increased influence right here, and let yourself stand out. Say you are an influencer. Do not just only focus on YouTube, or only focus on TikTok, or only focus on Instagram or Facebook, or whatever the case may be. What the thought that I just got is you need to be doing all of them. Like find a way that you can be on all of them in all platforms. And even if or all the major platforms, because it's a lot of platforms out there. But even if it's like the same content that you're putting out, like on one, put that out on a couple of the other ones as well. That's like the biggest thought that came to me from that. And I feel like with this third eye chakra, like you probably have heard this before, or, you know, have already been made aware of this or something like that. So you kind of expect it to come. But with this new moon energy now, it feel like this is the time that it's really kind of coming in. So you really need to kind of embrace that and continue to put yourself out there. So let's just get some tarot cards to just kind of further clarify. Spirit, please clarify this third eye chakra consciousness card. Okay, Six of Swords. So it looks like either you're going to be moving somewhere, traveling somewhere, or like going somewhere, or just moving on to calmer waters, like, you know, like smoother territories, or just leaving something behind is what you're going to be doing, like with this, you know. So I don't know, maybe this is gonna allow you to leave some other type of work that you're doing, or just gonna give you the ability to travel. But pretty much whatever it is whatever, and think about whatever comes to mind for you. But whatever this is with this six of swords, like the different things that I mentioned, it is something that you already knew of. So this should just be confirmation for you, pal. Two. Spirit, please clarify this peacock. I got two cards. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands here and the Page of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is, like, continue to invest in, like, this thing, whatever these things are that you are passionate about, because people are watching you. With this Page of Swords here, people are watching you. They're watching from a distance. So, like, really embrace this peacock energy. Peacock says, let yourself stand out and be noticed. So with these clarification cards right here, they're saying, like, I feel like it's saying put on the show with this Ace of Wands right here. Like, put out your best self. Like, really be passionate about it, because there are people watching you from a distance. So let yourself stand out. That's pretty, you know, as clear as that can get. Spirit, please clarify this number 19 approach. Queen of Coins. So it looks like you are stepping into, oh yeah, prosperous conditions. You are stepping into your Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles energy. So embrace it. Step into that. In this other picture, there's a red carpet right here. Somebody walking up. Just kind of walking up. There's not a person, but red carpet here. So maybe if you were going to some type of red carpet event, or maybe if that's what you saw in your mind's eye, some type of red carpet event, then, you know, embrace that, because it's coming. Even if it's not there right now, like, this is kind of like, it's giving the energy of you have made it, like you're here, an arrival. You are here. You are this Queen of Pentacles. So embrace that. Okay, so let go of control issues. Spirit, clarify that. Let go of control issues. Too many. Just one. Okay, so two came out, but we have this Five of Wands and this Two of Swords. With this, I feel like it's saying, like, don't worry about the competition. Like, that's the biggest message that I'm getting right here with this let go of control. Like, allow this situation to unfold naturally. Don't worry about the competition. Don't worry about the naysayers. Like, there may be people who are competing against you in whatever it is, whatever your field is, whatever it is that you are trying to step out and put yourself out in. And so it's just kind of like saying, like, nah, close your mind to it. Like, don't try to jump into this. Don't try to get into it with, you know, anyone. Like, close your eyes, close your mind, your thoughts to it. Like, just worry about you and understand that this situation is going to like happen. Like, allow things to unfold how it's supposed to unfold, because pretty much spirit is saying that they are ushering you into a new season, a new arena, and you will have some haters, some naysayers, some people who don't like this, but that's not for you to worry about. You continue doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing, which is working on your craft, putting yourself out there. Like, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Don't worry about anything else. Okay, let's get one more clarification card. One more clarification card, please, Spirit. Cards, if they want to come out. Oh, ho, ho, ho. The Empress. You are the Empress. You're in your Empress energy, which is abundant. So, POW 2, you are really stepping into your abundant energy now, and you are really going to have to embrace it. Like, that's the biggest thing. Like, this new moon energy is it got you turned up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it has you in your element. So you are, abundant. You are receiving, you are stepping up, you putting yourself out there. You knew this, you were already aware of this, but it's like, it's pretty much saying like, it's here now. So you need to embrace it. So start embracing it now. Like, definitely claim this message for you, pal, too. And, and that's what it is. That is what, the message is for you. So I hope this message resonated with you. Go ahead and claim this message so that it, comes to fruition. All right, pile 3. If you chose pile 3, you chose this new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer, you and your loved ones are safe. Okay, so I'll read from this Moonology deck to kind of see what that's talking about. But this can be talking about just like family connections, coming together and being fruitful, being loving, being, harmonious. But let's read what this says. There's a new start coming in your private life. Something is rising up in connection with the people and places you hold dearest. This can be to do with a member of your family, a flatmate, or moving house. If you're hoping to move forwards with something special in your private life, this card comes to you as a message that you can do it. Okay? So yes, again, like something is coming up with your loved ones, your private connections, your relationships, to where, a new beautiful start is either a beautiful start or reconciliation, whatever it is. Like, everybody is okay. All right, so let's just see what these additional oracle cards have to say, and then we'll pull some tarot just to clarify. But the question is, essentially, what is this new moon energy bringing in for pile 3? So what is this new moon energy bringing in for pile 3? We have cognizance, number 28. Okay. Knowledge of something. I have cardinal. Danger, insecurity, dark emotions, facing fear. Honestly, discussion with each other. Success moving forward. Okay. So what I'm getting here, and this is kind of similar to another pal as well, but I'm getting um you will be receiving, what will be coming in is some type of awareness, like some type of awareness about a relationship or about a connection. It could be about a family, I want to say family life, in regards, because I see this number 28 here, which breaks down to a 10, and it also has a rainbow on it, so it's giving me like the mindset of like 10 of cups type situation. But especially with the you and your loved ones are safe, so it's like it's giving the vibe of some type of understanding or some type of awareness of what is going on, with your family, or why some things happen, like and maybe just kind of getting things into balance. So it looks like there's a card here that talks about dark emotions and facing fear and courage, as well as heart to heart conversations. So it looks like a situation to where like I get the feeling of some type of reconciliation, and I got that thought earlier also just by looking at this you and your loved ones are safe card. But it's like some type of conversation is going to be had, which is going to bring awareness to a situation or shed some type of light on a situation. And it's gonna actually be honesty now, because it says honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So it's like maybe before you guys weren't talking, like you weren't really getting out what needed to come out, what needed to be said. And so this new moon energy is bringing in that actual honest conversation, like you're facing your fear, you're being courageous, and actually either you or whomever is coming in with this conversation, like you're facing your fear and actually talking about it, just so that like everybody is kind of like on the same page here. We have the number 7 chariot card, like the Cancer energy and the moon. So this talks about like success, moving forward, diligence, the destined path. um So maybe this is a situation where like it's been, and especially with this cardinal saying the polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance. Like the biggest thought that I'm getting here is maybe this is a conversation that been needed to happen. Or maybe this is something that, some type of spiritual connection that you are aware that it is a spiritual connection, but maybe it has not manifested in the 3D. And it's kind of like you're trying to bring everything in balance. It's kind of like, okay, this is destined. This is supposed to be. This is, what's supposed to happen. And it's like you're aware of it, but it's not coming to be type situation. So it's kind of like someone is finally like facing their fear and being courageous and stepping out and actually like having that heart to heart conversation and becoming aware, or making someone else more aware of what the actual connection is. Okay, so let's just kind of pull some tarot cards to get more clarification on this. But yeah, I get like a family situation, and I really want to say like blended family situation. but it doesn't have to be. But definitely some type of family, close loved ones, type of connection that's like has possibly been on halt. And this Chariot energy is like pretty much kind of like calling for it to move forward. But you're going to have to face fears, and actually talk, have heart-to-heart conversations in order for it to move forward. So, okay, let's kind of clarify. Spirit, please clarify this cognizance card. Okay, yes, the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like this is saying like some type of fated event, like it's time for it to happen. Like, so, or either it's time for you to be made aware, or it's time for someone to become aware of, whatever this situation is that's going on, which it feels like some type of love connection. Spirit, please clarify this cardinal. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely some type of connection because we have the Emperor here and the Ace of Coins. So it's like some new opportunity that is like it's destined, like it was already supposed to, like with this spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures, like the mindset that I'm getting is like 3D realm, 5D realm. So like as above, so below. So whatever, this is something that is already, it's probably something that's already been secured. Like either this can be like, say this is a love situation, then this is like a emperor, a husband that you are, about to have a new start with, a new opportunity with. If this end up being like a some type of work situation, then it's going to be a situation where it's like a new business opportunity that you're already been made that you have already been made aware of, that you're about to start and move forward with. But this is definitely like a coming together, gathering together of what you already know, or what should already have been, taken forward, what should have already been in the works, but wasn't because of maybe some insecurities or some type of fear around it. Spirit, please clarify the abysmal. Okay, 7 of Coins. So it's just kind of like, it looks like afraid, like maybe you were afraid to invest. Like maybe you were afraid to invest in something, or somebody was afraid to like invest in you. And so they're just looking, like they're just, standing there looking at the fire. And like, so maybe there's like passion here, but not taking action because of some type of fear. But like, I feel like that's going to be, they're going to have to move past that. Like they're moving past that. Like, now they're going to have to face that fear and be courageous. The card that had fell out under this heart-to-heart conversations was the Lover's card. So maybe you're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation again about a love situation in order to make a decision. In order to make a decision on, if you're moving forward or what. A card, the card that fell on the floor, but I can see it upright, is the Queen of Wands, which would have been right up under this success and moving forward card. So the mindset that I'm getting with that is you're just going to have the passion, the drive, the desire, the confidence, in order to move forward, like in this connection. But trust that everything, will come together. Like, essentially, I get the thought that a way is being made so that things that are going on in the spiritual, or what was planned in the spiritual, will actually come to fruition on the physical. So this will be some conversations that will be had, choices that will be made, but it's pretty much presenting the opportunity for you to, face your fears, stand up, be confident, courageous, and move forward with this opportunity. But at the end of the day, you and your loved ones are safe, and that's just kind of the energy that's being brought in with this new moon. Okay, so that is your message, pile 3. Take what resonates. All right, bye bye.